want the fame off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough. Not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girl's a whoa. You broke, the kid ain't yours.
And we're about 5 miles northwest of downtown Tampa at beautiful Raymond James Stadium near Florida's Gulf Coast. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
No better. When I got rich and evil, yeah. Bro, coming slow, 6 racks on a sweater. In the chin, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 60 racks on a camouflage bells. 2 diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. Twin, don't hustle and girl. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over clear. This the one thing, no, I got sell. If it's about money, then you know it's good at. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Behave no this, I don't. I take my chain, ain't nothing like home. South Middle Spanish, that no wrong.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. First carry here for Kenneth Walker III. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. They were very good last week in the win over the Saints.
No matter what coverage was called, they were in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. I mean, they were running the routes with them. Turned out they were right there on every single ball throw and came away with 5 interceptions.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. A short throw caught by Andrews. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. From the gun, it's Walker. And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
To the air, Penix. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. That is caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42. Here's Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. Looking deep here for Mooney. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Darnell Mooney, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. To throw is Rodgers. Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
1st and 10. Throwing is Rodgers. Open man is Musgrave, the tight end. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. A give up the middle, Jenkins. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Bucs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. As we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league.
Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. An inside run with Jenkins. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Here's Rodgers. Open man, that's too slow. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Isaac Tesoro, 38 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. From the end zone, here's Devin Tompkins. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he's got him in, complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Now Penix. Finding Walker complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one. But now playing here on Thursday night, do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
And they finally get to him as he's taken down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be Falcon football.
At their own 32-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And looking to throw, Penix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Falcons are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run again.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ken Walker taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Falcons have broken our tie. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They're guarding against the upset.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A give for Walker running right. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Stopped in his tracks by Ahmad Gardner.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Ready up!
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is swallowed up late at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
A play fake. Now Penix. That's out wide here for Robinson. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage 1 play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up 1st and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They'll go play action here with Penix. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. It's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. 3 yards on the keeper, and it's 4th down. Well, let's see what they do. They're knocking on the door here in the 2nd quarter.
And you know what you look at on your play sheet? Your 2-point conversion plays. Because you've drawn up a number of them in today's football. You don't just have 1 or 2 for the game. You have more like 6 or 7. Which one do you like here? Because that's essentially what you're going for right now. That spot in the field, call one of those and go get 6.
They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand.
18, 26.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 4-yard line.
30.
To throw, it's Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on third down. Rodgers going to throw. A short throw to Musgrave. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down. Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And the Falcons are set up well to begin their drive as it'll begin in enemy territory already. Penix working out of the gun here. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30.
And the Falcons first down.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12 at the 32-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on third down tonight, they've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be third and a mile. The slot man in motion right. They'll throw with Penix. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Gonzalez's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
Yeah, Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. The short throw to Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
It's a gain of 16 yards. Complete to Luke Musgrave. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Take 30.
Now Rodgers. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. On play action, now Rodgers. To the left side, there's the tight end Musgrave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let
And again, it's Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener, and it was the visiting Bucs who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Tampa.
158! Inside! Hey, 88!
Throwing now is Rodgers. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the headlinesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Back north. 26. Jump out.
Now it's Rodgers. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Walker has it. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard.
Hawk 70, 18, 5 here.
To the air, Penix. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
And the Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
19 Tiger. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back north. Get 300.
To throw is Rodgers. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Here's Rodgers to throw. To the left side, he finds Tesla. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
88.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Rodgers now to throw. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
258. Inside.
Throwing is Rodgers. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now, just under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
258. Get 300. 150.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Bucs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now the Bucs offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2.
The Bucs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
It's caught at the wall. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Now is 2nd and 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Penix. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. And looking to throw, Penix. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
30. Yeah, this. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
A final shot before half for Rodgers. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Bucs have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And the lead is up to 5. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off at the start of the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Here's Penix. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He'll look to throw. He hits Mooney going across the middle. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Duvernay in motion. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Back to throw again. That's complete to Mooney. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Penix. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Alex Highsmith in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Looking to throw, Penix. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Jarnell Mooney with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Falcons have retaken a third-quarter lead. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Third down and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And a first down.
Rodgers again now. He's going to let this one go deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
Rodgers will throw for it. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the two-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on two-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a two-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop it behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 33-yard line.
They'll throw with Penix. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
A gain of 12. And the Falcon first down.
They'll set up to throw. Yet again, targeting and fighting Mark Andrews. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 50-yard line.
2nd and 6. On the move past the 40. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. 15 yards there on the catch and run. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Penix to the air once more. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on 2nd. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Penix working out of the gun here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. And the slot man goes in motion left. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
They'll go for it. Here's Penix. And they hit him as he throws as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Buccaneers defense holds and they get the football back. Now he'll tuck this and run. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
26.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. 3rd down and 13.
Jump out.
On play action, Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go around. In trouble, and he's taken down. Looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set them back on second. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To the air, Penix. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And while all of that was going on with a sack, it appears, unfortunately, we have an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
19.
Brissett to throw for it on fourth. It's deep for Duvernay. And incomplete on the deep ball. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out. One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily, fell incomplete. Walker has it. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Running right, here's Walker. He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. Second down, 8 to go from the 28.
Second and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Play fake, Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
From the gun, here's Brissett. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Tampa. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the fourth. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
19. Go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Now he's loose at the 40. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. A fourth down, they felt compelled to go for it, and he throws the INT.
Yeah, he knows that you can't take a sack there, so he had to try and force one in. Now, this might not be a throw he makes if we're in the second quarter, but he had to take the chance there, and this one wound up being intercepted.
That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock, and this is second and less than a yard. And man, that's too slow. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Jenkins will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may have been turned into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Walker to start the drive. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive.
19. Okay. 12. Hey. Hey. Kill. Go.
Here's Brissett. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards. A 12-yard loss, and it brings up third.
12. Rabbit.
Throwing. Brissett. Throwing quickly for Mark Andrews. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Fourth down, Brissett. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He's going to slip, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
88, 43-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a first down. First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Rodgers. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Falcons are right back in this football game.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. Here's Brissett. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Brissett sets to throw it. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Jalen Johnson on the coverage.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Brissett from the gun on third. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Gotta try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Hey, go to 50.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Back north. 319.
Here's Rodgers. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers on fire, his 5th touchdown pass of the ball game. And the Bucs are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Brissett. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 3rd down and 1. To throw, Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on down.
On play action, it's Rodgers. And my goodness, another interception. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. Looking to put a drive together.
Hey, check. 13. Go.
Now Brissett. That'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Finding Walker complete. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kenneth Walker. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Falcons have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Gonzalez now to add the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Buccaneers 51.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, huh?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
Hey, 18. Easy.
Rodgers looking to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Jalen Royals with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Buccaneers extend this fourth-quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Falcons 37.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's finally out of bounds, but he gets it to the 25. What a return.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Brissett. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They really stood tall throughout.
James Pierce able to drop in that time for his second sack of the evening.
Brings up second and 15. At the 15.
Rodgers directing traffic, going to change the play. To throw is Rodgers. Off play action. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from hard. Incomplete. Now it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Rodgers. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
And a first down.
Rodgers throwing here. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
A.J. Terrell on the cover.
Rodgers to throw once more. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
18. Jump out.
Rodgers going to throw. He's going to let it go again. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Second and 10.
26. Back north. 18. Over. Down, 30. Yeah, this.
Now Rodgers. And now here's another interception. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for two. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And this is going to be caught. So add two more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And the Bucs will take over possession here up at the 44. The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 44. And Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. The Bucs forced to use their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Hey, take 26. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up. From the gun on third down, Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And my goodness, another interception. Strong running at the 30. And the Falcons come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Bucs, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face the Panthers next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they've plummeted now to 3-11. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Poses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get
handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse. Swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers. Bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I spill Berg on the beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. The sun gon' rise, the earth gon' spin. Toby gon' kill this beat, a chef gon' cook. You still don't get no looks. No better than Tech Bro Shook. Sticks and stones or bricks and bones, but your words can't hurt cause you ain't read no books. Stay woke, take notes, joke, don't look shattered like broke glass. I'ma shine till they blind, pour the blinds out. You online making threats, make them sign out. I redefine routes, we the ones Chris Webber call a timeout. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out, find out. Around and find out. Got no respect for these dudes who doctor the message. The Jekyll on records, it's too late to hide out. Pull rank and file out. People style, I'm a wild out. Shorty gon' holler out. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. Every morning, look in the mirror, salute a real one and I thank God he's so good. I wake up every morning, look in the mirror and I thank God. He's so good. He's so good. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of a stretcher. She be like, find out, find out. Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... to a shrink. Do I not like my dreams? She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. So quit my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind